Was that harder than any of the 11 losses last year?
Heck, they're all hard, you know. That was a hard one.
Talk about what was behind the decision to put Rubens in on third down there?
Well, we just wanted to get, we were going to try to run the ball, and again, from a quarterback run standpoint, it gave us an extra number in the box. I mean, the decision at that point was, are you going to try to throw it? If you throw incomplete, obviously give them a lot more time. We feel like at that stage of the game, the best thing to do is let the clock run down. So we put him in to equalize the numbers in the run game. So it was really a pretty easy decision.
Talk about the second half against Northwestern and then today. It seemed like you guys kind of came up flat for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many points we scored in the second half today. I mean, we put together some pretty good drives down the stretch. I thought that gave us a chance to pull away. What was the score at halftime? We scored 27 second half points.
What about defensively, though?
We had a hard time getting them stopped. Our guys got a little fatigued. We don't have a lot of depth. We had some injuries. Stefan didn't play in the game. That hurt us, obviously. Somebody who's played a lot, got a lot of experience, and he hurt himself in pregame warm-up, and that had an impact on us clearly. And we played a lot of plays. I mean, it was one of those games. The offense really scored fast, and the defense had to play a lot of plays.
That was tough.
Have you ever been in a game where the other team has scored or run 106 plays?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Sonny, how difficult or easy will it be for your team to, at some point, move past this game?
Well, we better. I mean, the thing is, you don't have much of a choice. That's football. You get over it, you move forward, and learn from it. And same thing. I mean, we'll look at everything that we did down the stretch, coaching staff-wise, and talk about it, and just try to figure out a way to do better. And then obviously we'll work on those situations with our players. We already do. I mean, that's something we practice all the time. We practice defending the last play of the game. We practice it twice this week, actually. And so, it's just one of those things that football games are 60 minutes for a reason.
How's your team doing in there?
They're disappointed. Everybody's disappointed.
Talk about the onside kick, the first one that was hit out of bounds. Have you guys ever seen a look like that before?
Yeah. I've used the two-kicker thing when I was special teams coordinator in Kentucky in 1997. We used it a lot.
What do you tell your guys in there in the locker room after this?
Just hang in there, get over it, learn from it. I told them I was proud of them for playing hard. Sorry that we didn't find a way to win the ball game. Told them it won't happen again. We'll figure out. It's part of growing up, part of getting a program turned. It's not a whole lot of fun going through it, I can assure you. When I was in the stadium here, kind of, part of Arizona's turnaround, we went through a lot of hard, tough games like this, in the losing end. And that's what you do. You lose games like this. It's like Bobby Bowden says, you get blown out, like we did last year, and then you lose some tight ball games, which we did tonight, and then you figure out how to win. And that's part of the process of building a program and taking over a program that was not very good.
Coach Sherritt got off to that great start tonight, and overall really, really nice game for him. Where has he made the biggest strides, and what did you see out of him today?
Who'd you say? I'm sorry?
Jack.
Yeah. It's a weird deal. I don't know if he got a little tight. We missed a couple of easy throws there in the third quarter when we had that lead. We just needed to make some first downs, and that was the thing. We were having a hard time making any first downs for a couple of drives there, and we ran a boot, and he had Gingold pretty wide open, and missed a throw that he never misses. I've never seen him miss that throw in practice ever, and just he missed it. But I thought overall, I thought he played great. The kid's really talented, learning how to play and how to make plays, and he's going to be a really good player. It's just part of growing up. You go through some hard things when you're trying to get something turned around. It's not easy. It's one of those things that it's a hard thing to go through.
Talk about the decision to try to kick the field goal kind of on your guys' last drive.
Yeah, it was, we had a 1-point lead. So if we kick the field goal, we go up by 4. And they have to score a touchdown to win the game. So it was a very easy decision.
The offense came up with a lot of big plays, and it was a lot of different players that did it. Do you feel like this is something that you can build on?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of guys that can make plays. I mean, that's the thing, you look at our receivers and it seems like it's somebody different week to week and somebody that can make big plays for us. And, we just didn't make enough. I mean, I thought Lasco ran well. Calfani obviously had a great run there that I thought had a chance to seal the game. I never felt comfortable, when we had a lead. I mean, I just always knew that they can score fast because they can play so fast. And so I think, against a team like that, there's really not a lead that's insurmountable. And Jones is such a big play receiver. Physically, he's tough to cover. He's capable of making big plays. And so, you don't really feel comfortable at any point with the lead.